Hello Leo, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here with your September 2025 general reading. We are looking at the first half of September for the fire sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. Please do subscribe and like. If you know your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those as well. If something about this reading hits home and you'd like to explore it in your own personal life or situation, or you just like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can email me for more information. Maggie, the number one McGuire at gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video below to also see those contact details, and I can usually get back to you same day. I do love and romance, relationship compatibility, career, work, money, investment, 6 and 12-month overviews, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spreads, something for everyone in there. And I do this full time, so I am very diligent about the timely scheduling of personal readings. So if you're interested, email me. Okay. Leo, our lovely lions. Let's see what the first half of September has in store for you. Ace of Cups, the beginning of a new path, the emotional beginning of a new path, the new beginning of an emotional path, the heart beginning to open up again. One that you hope will lead to the Ten of Cups, of course, emotional joy and fulfillment. Here it is the beginning. It might be new love and romance for some of you. The hope that somebody will turn out to be that soulmate kindred spirit. Oh, we have a King of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The King of Water, the King of Emotion. Probably spontaneous and impulsive as a page or a knight, but has grown to a king now and knows how to be very wise with those emotions and manage those emotions. A good source of support, comfort, feedback. Always knows the right thing to say, emotionally aware and intelligent, not only of his own feelings, but the feelings of those around him. A good natural partner. Showing up as a king, but this is a general reading, could be female as well. A new beginning with this person. Now, it can be meeting this person for the first time or a new love developing between you and this person, or it could be somebody that you're already in relationship with, and it could be kind of going to a new level, maybe a different deepening of that connection. The Six of Cups, interesting. For me, the Six of Cups is also secondarily another soulmate card. It represents nostalgia, reminiscence, childhood, that part of us that still believes and hopes and dreams. People, places, situations we already have a history with. Childhood dreams. I'm feeling a very, very, very good connection between you and this person, regardless of the nature of it. It might not be romantic. It could be friendship, platonic based. It could be business as well. The opportunity to move down a new path with this person, but in alignment with each other in what's most important. Now, your crowning energy, the overall theme and focus for the first half of September, Leo, is the Fool, the Zero card, the very first card in the Major Arcana. So this would represent a whole new beginning, a brand new path, which requires you to take a risk, a leap of faith, step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself. Something new, something different. It may be that this potential new partnership is very different. It may be that they're a different person than anyone you've partnered with before. It may be that you need to make significant changes in your own life in order to be with this person. Perhaps you need to move or relocate. For those of you that might be involved with or dating somebody else, it may be that too as well. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but I am for some of you. All right, let's take a look at that Fool. The Five of Cups, the World, and the Ten of Pentacles. Makes sense that we have the World here, because the World is the last Major Arcana card. The Fool is the first. So the World represents a cycle coming full circle and ending. achievement, graduation. It's time to move on to a new cycle, a new chapter, a new path, because you're not going to achieve or get anything else from the path that you've currently been on. So it represents the ending of a cycle. Long-term security and stability is a focus here as well. Financial, material, emotional, and it usually has an effect on, or is bonded by home and family, because this has a strong connection to home, family, inheritance, the family community, the security and stability and longevity and continuity of home and family, really taking things up to a new level. But it also may represent, for some of you, needing to leave something behind, perhaps that you've been quite attached to or have some history with. For some of you, you may need to move or relocate quite a ways away from your home or family base. There's also this sense that you may have to let go of something that you had higher hopes for in order to move forward on this, particularly if it's a new relationship versus one that never really blossomed the way that you wanted it to. It may be that some of you are already in a formed relationship and there isn't anything wrong with it, but you're having to come to the conclusion that something didn't turn out exactly the way that you wanted to, and so you're making significant changes in the light of that together. Let's take a look at the Ace of Cups. Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands. Yeah, you have to let go of something that perhaps you were quite attached to. There's a few moving parts to it. There's still a couple things that you need to wrap up. And, you know, it's difficult to wrap up. Again, it's leaving something behind, somebody's, again, especially if it involves moving or relocating, or ending a partnership of some kind in order to move forward on this. The Knight of Cups and the Hangman. It's kind of like you have this beautiful new offer and opportunity in front of you, but you're going to have to make the sacrifice of, one, saying, okay, this situation isn't what I wanted it to be or what I thought it was going to be, and I have to come to acceptance of that, and then I also have to disengage from a variety of things in order to move forward on this. And there's challenges in that, kind of like sacrifice, which the Hanged Man, because of a new and different perspective, the Hanged Man recognizes that there have to be some sacrifices made in the now for greater long-term gain. Let's take a look at this King of Cups. You know, the interesting thing I want to note here, especially for those of you for whom this resonates as a love and relationship reading, you'll see in the artwork of the Ace of Cups, you'll see this beautiful goblet, and the stem is actually two creatures, meaning two partners, right? Two mermaids, maybe even more than that. The Ace of Cups, the beginning of it, right? And here in the King of Cups, we have the same goblet, which, when you think about it being two holding up the goblet, also kind of the Two of Cups as well. All right. For love and romance, this King of Cups is someone that you were meant to be with or come together with or deepen with at this time. Taking the step with this person at this time, not before. It's the right time for this. I feel like for some of you, this is I don't think a lot of things are preordained because there's so many variables in human choice, free will, and free agency. But this, I feel, for some of you was a preordained sort of thing. Six of Swords, Four of Wands, and Justice. Four of Wands and Justice is marriage. The commitment, the contract, what's right, fair, equitable, even, This is one of the traditional wedding cards of the tarot. It represents social celebrations that bring friends and family together for a purpose, but also underscores the importance of our relationships, shared humanity, the strength and stability and continuity of those things. And it is one of the traditional wedding cards of the tarot, and justice, of course, kind of elevates that. And it's a path of healing. But it does require you leave something behind to move forward. And there will be, it feels like, some kind of sacrifice or pain or challenge in that leaving behind. Whether it's breaking up with someone or saying, moving away from friends and family, something like that. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups, which for me is also a soulmate card as well. I feel like you and this King of Cups will be joined at a heart level for love and romance. But even in business, in work and career, or best friends, it's a very close common bond. It's kind of a mutual, seeing things in a mutual way, the important things anyway. We have the Ace of Wands, exciting new beginnings. Here's our Two of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirit. The Knight of Wands, things taking off probably pretty quickly, so be prepared for this. Yeah. It feels like a lot of things have led up to this moment. Trust your intuition. All right, advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. This may be somebody you know. It may be somebody from your, for new love and romance, but it might be somebody from your past, because the Six of Cups is there. I wanted to qualify that too, but I forgot. Sometimes it can represent somebody from your past. Whether or not you were with them in a romantic sense or something before, there's a coming together now. But again, it feels like a lot of things have led up to this. Okay. Advice and guidance, we have the Lovers, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. So the Lovers, making pretty significant, profound choices that affect more than just us. Perhaps a primary relationship, perhaps people around. If you're already in a partnership and you're making these choices together, it's making sure that the choices that you make are in alignment with your true values, morals, ethics, what's really important to you, and making sure that anyone you're partnered with, you're also in alignment with the most important things. There is a situation for some of you that you're going to have to come to the challenging or even painful realization that it's simply not going to be what you thought it was going to be or what you wanted it to be. It might be a living place. It might be like the place you live. It might be a job. It might be a relationship. It's coming to the understanding that, you know what, this isn't in my best interest anymore, so I need to accept that, so then I can then move forward and make that significant decision. Some of you, it may be ending a partnership of some kind in order to move forward, whether or not it's for a new partnership or not, or the hope of one. It feels like you can kind of get together and compromise and negotiate on how to work things out in order to do that. But again, the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles kind of underscore the importance of being with someone or around, allowing the people in our lives that, at least for the most important things, we are in alignment with. We have the Ten of Cups, the Happily Ever After card, and the Empress, where it all comes together again. There's a strong kind of connection here of home, family continuity, the family legacy, coming together, being in alignment with each other and with the people around you, and allowing yourself to be in a position where you are nurtured and cared for as well, particularly if you're coming to the acceptance and then letting go of a situation that you wanted to be that, but it really wasn't and wasn't ever going to be. So it's about kind of embracing this and moving forward. So I'm going to leave that there. Leo, those are your messages for the first half of September 2025. And for those of you for whom they made sense, I hope it was helpful and gave you, something to chew on, some food for thought, or perhaps in your decision making Yeah. So in that sense, I hope it was helpful. If it did resonate with you, or you just like the reading style, if you're interested in having a personal read with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can email me for more information. Maggie, the number 1 McGuire at gmail.com. You can click on the description below to see that contact information as well. I would be just delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all again in a short while. Be safe, be well, always be blessed. Many blessings to you. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.